I'd recommend you have something warm to put over yourself, something cozy for your belly. And if you're feeling like having something under your head, you might want to curl up so it's actually higher under your neck than your head. So there's a little extra kind of support under your cervical spine, your neck curve. And instead of having your natural gaze towards your knees, you're kind of, if your eyes were open, you'd be looking at the ceiling. If that doesn't work for you, go ahead and change it. And then doing whatever feels right for your arms. They might want to move around. You might want to feel the weight of your hands on your belly. I'm going to put something I'm going to use this bolster, but you can use anything, just something a little heavy on my belly, not like a 5-pound bag of rice or anything, but just something with a little weight to it. And then just notice if it is moving up and down with breath. And normalize the fact that it may be or may not be. So normalizing that. And as you notice whether it's moving up and down, you might also notice where your breath is going more. So is it going towards your neck or chest or shoulders or back? Ribs, waist? Is it shallow? Is it full? Is it fast? Is it slow? And without judgment, taking a little bit of a baseline of what your breath is doing. And then I invite you to consciously bring in something that is not traumatizing or triggering, but it is a little stressful. Just notice now, as you bring in that thought of something stressful, and you actually invite that in with awareness, how your breath might change. So my breath, even though I'm talking through this, I notice there's a difference. My breath got shallower. I'm not taking as full a breath. And I'm noticing my pattern of holding my breath out. So I have this pattern that I'm pretty aware of, but it's still, when I'm feeling stressed, that's what happens. Breath gets held out until I realize, oh, I'm not really breathing, and then you might find space for a deeper, fuller breath. So rather than waiting to exhale, it's waiting to inhale. Your pattern might be different. All right, so notice how you can bring in a little awareness and start to return your breath pattern to one that feels more neutral and more conscious without forcing. So you don't have to hold on to that stressful thought if it wants to move on. Right. And watching thoughts arise and pass, knowing that just like precedents, none of them stays forever. Just like breath, this one comes, goes, next one comes, and goes. And our job is to stay connected to our integrity throughout. Whatever it is that you feel is your contribution in this lifetime, that's your scope of practice, right? I'm not going to go giving medical advice. I'm not going to fly a plane or talk about flying planes. I know where I can make the most impact. And I just do that. All right. Start to move just your fingers, just your toes. Wiggle them a little bit. And then if you feel a yawn coming on, embrace that yawn as you might take your arms above your head along the floor. Maybe reach your feet, circle your hands. And take your arms out wide and then cross them over your chest. Inhale your arms out wide and exhale other arm on top. And do that a few times. Let the yawns happen. And let your arms stay wide. And you might bring your feet a little closer to you. I'm going to take this bolster off. Well, so you can see it, so I have some space. So your knees come a little closer to your shoulders. Your feet might walk a little closer to you. And then you could let your knees kind of flop in and out a little bit. And you can see how it feels to let them go the same direction, side to side. And then you might even press into your feet and rock your pelvis a little bit. So small rocking, nothing big. A small rocking up and down. And then your knees can go in and out again. And then we'll walk both feet and knees over to one side, finding a spinal twist. So make this feel right for you. And then take it to the other side. And then you can stay on that side. Take your back arm and bring it across. Pause in your fetal position on your side for a moment. So 2 words. One is an offering. One is a hope, something you hope to receive. And when you're ready, press down. Now when we come up to sit, I want you to have something at your back. So this could be symbolic, or it could be really like something firmly supporting you at your back. And you do not have to cross your legs. Right? You can keep your legs outstretched, but feel that you can lean back. And I might even put the bolster. So take your time getting this set up. So you really feel like you have something. It's got your back. And you'll turn your left palm to face up and your right palm to face down. Pause there for a moment. Imagine you're sitting in an unbroken circle of conscious community. Through your left hand, you're receiving. And through your right hand, you're generously sharing courage, support. By plugging your ears with your thumbs and taking all your fingers in the direction of the bridge of your nose gently. And you can relax your hands as much as possible. Keep plugging your ears. Let your jaw release and your lips stay together. Tongue gently towards the back of your upper teeth. Take a breath in slowly through your nose and hum out. Keep going. You don't have to do the hands. Please take it at your own pace. Final round. Return to your natural breath.